I moisturised today.
Why? Not yourself. Please tell me it was the baby.
Why would I moisturise the baby?
I don't know.
That's weird.
Is it?
Yeah. Nutrients in the skin. It puts the oil on the skin. I watched a YouTube video from some 50-year-old guy that looked like he was 20. And he was having an interview. And they were like, well, I exaggerate. He looked like he was like 35. He looked good. And he reminded me of Jeff Goldblum.
Okay. Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And just because of how he
So
looked.
handsome, but not so handsome that he knows he's handsome?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they were asking him, they were like, so what, you're a pretty honest person. How much work have you had done? And the guy was like, if I'm dead serious with you, 0. But I got to tell you, moisturize. So I went out and bought some moisturizer.
Okay.
So, I mean, yeah, you've tuned into, what is this?
No.
Men's
We're not
grooming.
entering.
Men's grooming with Michael,
We're not
old smooth skin fox.
Oh, God.
Moisturize. He puts the lotion. So, yeah, I already feel younger. Although I've gone
Don't
full
look
dad
any
mode.
younger,
Thank
dude.
you. You look horrible.
Your 1 week old baby's added 10 years to you.
You're not wrong. That's why I'm moisturizing. I'm like, I've got to reverse some of the
At least
effects.
balance it out.
Yeah.
Come off on par.
I just Googled, you are supposed to moisturize the baby. So that's now my
I don't
new
even have a
excuse.
kid and I know that.
Well, there you go. You want mine? So what's good?
What's good? I finished
good?
shift. That's good.
Yeah.
This is my week off.
Congrats.
So my last day of shift was on Sunday, right? Finished at 5 p.m. Driving home, cruising up the bridge onto the freeway. Everyone's tail lights are on,
Oh dear. Oh, I
and I'm
saw.
like, no. This isn't how I fucking finish my shift. And next minute, there's a car on fire.
Oh my goodness.
There's a car on fire on the freeway, and I'm just like, this just sums up my whole shift.
You know what? That's so typical of people.
Yeah, I know,
So
right?
inconsiderate.
I've just worked like 3 weeks of 12-hour days and nights, and you have to light your fucking car on fire on the freeway.
Just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just ridiculous. What is wrong with people?
Who knows, man?
That sucks, man. How long did how many extra minutes did it add on?
Oh, not that long, actually. The fire got it out pretty quick, so I was like 20.
I was gonna say,
But I mean, like-
it was like 3 minutes, but it's the
It
idea
took
of
me
it.
15 minutes to get home, and it took me like 35,
Yeah.
right? Like, anyway.
Jeez, that's nothing.
Yeah. 15 minutes, dude. 20.
That's nothing. Probably got home and did nothing for
No.
another 15 minutes. I just need to unwind. It's been a long day. I'm gonna put moisturizer on.
Can't unwind sitting in bumper to bumper traffic.
There you can.
It actually
Throw
winds
on a
you up.
podcast. Throw on Hobby Homies.
True.
Speaking of,
Speaking of, hello and welcome. You're listening to Hobby Homies. We are your weekly war game and board game podcast.
on that note, gonna cut you off real quick.
Wow.
Yeah.
You couldn't wait 2 seconds.
13 seconds in, cutting you off. I'm even holding my finger up to you.
You are.
Shush, shut your mouth. You're being ridiculous. You sound stupid.
Don't point that thing at me.
You said weekly episodes. We've actually done an episode every week for 6 months now.
Wow.
Take at least one episode every
And
week.
you know what, though? For the last 5 months and 3 weeks, you haven't cut me off mid-intro.
Yeah. You know why? I've just let it slide till then. So I'm like, no, we need to start, taking this seriously.
Okay.
None of Shane's rambling intros.
You like this rambling intro.
It's my favorite part. Please carry on.
Now the vibe's all ruined, dude. I don't want to.
I'm embarrassed. Where were you up to? Something about Hobby Homies.
I'm Shane. He's Fox.
Fox.
That's Churchy. In the void. I wish I was in the void right now.
Me too.
This is episode 26, and today we're talking Warhammer 40k. More specifically, the Geelong Town Open.
Woo.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Yep. Woo. Get around it. That's your department, so I'll let you take it from here.
All right, see you, Shane. He's leaving the studio now. Bye, dude. Yeah, the Geelong Town Open. So this is something I'm super hyped for. Although I don't know where.
Wait,
Oh,
6 months.
oh,
I'll give you the finger, dude.
touche, my friend.
Get fingered.
He counterspelled me.
6 months, really?
6 months,
That's
dude.
big.
Yeah, I did the maths. I was like, one episode a week. 26 episodes. 26
I feel
divided
like
by.
that's more, isn't it?
It is. I think it's 6 months and 2 weeks.
Yeah, right.
I assume.
Okay.
But I'm no mathematician. I'm but a humble podcast person.
And moisture enthusiast.
Yeah. I am enthusiastic about my moisturizer.
Yeah. Anyway, please
You
continue.
mock me, but y'all will be coming in here next week smooth as hell. I guarantee
You have a
it.
sheen on you. What have you been doing? Nothing, dude.
Nothing. I was born like this. Shane, that's. Oh, you can't use Nivea. You can't get that out of here. You got to use. I don't even know. What
I
it's called.
smell coconuts.
Ugh. It's got to be at least aloe vera or get out. Extract at least. Anyways, Geelong Town Open. That's what you tuned in for.
That's his.
Maybe.
I don't know why.
So the Geelong Town Open is a 40K tournament, which is exciting because it's just been such a drought of a 40K scene.
Yeah, thanks to COVID.
Thanks, COVID. Thanks, Nurgle. Another example of humanity's inconsiderations
True.
towards others.
That's right.
Unbelievable. So it's actually in a couple weeks. So this episode's dropping this weekend. So it's next weekend.
Yep.
4th and 5th of July. It's a 2-day event.
Nice.
So it's a big boy. It's one of those big boys.
Oh, yeah.
Saturday and Sunday. So there'll be 3 rounds on the Saturday, 2 rounds on the Sunday, and then awards ceremony.
Okay, cool.
It's at the same place that the Summer Smash was.
Yep.
I don't know what
Corner
the
of
building's called.
Seabright Esplanade
Corner of Seabright and Esplanade. That is correct.
in
Good-
North
good memes.
Shore, I think it is.
Sure is.
Sure is.
Sure is.
Wow.
I was way too proud of that one.
Yeah.
It's not even it's not even clever. So, yes, it's a 20 people event. They easily had more. Like you and me missed out. We were too slow.
Oh, yeah.
It got capped because of COVID.
Yeah.
Originally, they wanted as many as they could get, but I think they were aiming for about 40, and
Yeah.
it was looking like it was heading that way. But
Oh, could have, yeah.
then COVID, man. Then COVID.
Yep.
20 is good, though. It's a good amount. There's going to be some bodies at tables, which
Yep.
is good. I'm guessing 10 tables. 2 people each.
Maybe.
Maybe a couple
But
solos.
can people spectate?
There are currently no spectators allowed.
Oh,
Surely, I mean, we can sneak in there.
yeah. Maybe.
Surely.
Let's
We'll find a way. We'll find a
Okay.
way. Hobby
Mission
Homies always
Impossible
finds a way.
style
Yeah.
through the roof.
Dun, 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 dun. We'll be singing that as we're declining
Yeah.
down. Like, what is that guy singing? Is that Mission Impossible?
Tears crawling through the fucking air ducts and shit.
Kicking down, kick through an air duct,
Yeah.
smashes down on the table, the winning table, breaks all their models. Yep, that's the Hobby Homies way, man.
I'll do it.
So, yeah, 3 rounds on Saturday, 2 on Sunday, 2.5 hours per round, and it's an ITC standard event.
Yep.
It's got a few different missions, actually. It's got 2 ITCs. One of them's like a, what do you call it, where you just try and table each other. One of those missions.
Okay, yeah.
Like a kill
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
See Red. I call it the See Red mission.
Sure.
So it's got a bit of a mix there, which I think is, I mean, I don't particularly like that mission style, but I also do like that some people build lists around ITC rules.
Yeah, around holding objectives and that sort of
Whatnot.
stuff.
Yeah. So it's good that they've thrown a few curveballs in there so you can't just build your list for this particular event. It's got to be kind of like a good all-round list,
Yep.
which, mind you, will be 1,500 points. All the lists we've actually had a squiz over.
We have.
Um,
I'm
So-
actually selling that information so people can email us at
oh,
hobbyhomies@gmail.com
yeah.
if you want to buy people's lists.
And if you don't use emails because, it's 2020 and you're older than...
No, email's a throwaway, dude, so you can't be traced.
What do you mean? It's literally linked to everything that we own. Hack that email if you want. If you want to steal our identity, you don't want this.
Oh, no.
So the prizes are going to go to the top 3, naturally, first, second, third, podium finishes.
Yep.
The best general.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's best general, as in like a salute army general. You're laughing at me saluting, or if it's
Yeah.
a general like just the best person in general.
A general best.
You're the best.
hell.
You're the best general person.
It's open to interpretation.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
They'll be like, I was the best general of the army, of any army. And they'll be like, well, I was actually just like a general It's a general thing. The best general person. They don't dress too out there. They moisturize a little bit.
Okay.
And then a prize for second last. Called
Wow.
the Don't Be Shit Award.
Okay.
I like that because
Yeah.
it's very easy to throw a bunch of games and get the wooden spoon prize.
Yeah.
It's very hard to plan being the second last.
Yeah, true.
That's genuinely going to go to a person who tried
Yeah.
and failed.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. I saw one of the boys from the 40K League, Jackson's taking his Death Guard. And anytime I see Death Guard in a tournament setting, I'm like, you're a contender for the old wooden spoon there. Jackson's probably fine, but he's playing Death Guard, so he's my favorite for the old Don't Be Shit Award.
Okay.
Second last. I reckon he can snag a game.
Yep.
Maybe from Tom or something.
Yep.
So for those of you who don't know who we're talking about, we're also in a 40K league in our local scene.
Yep.
And a lot of the players from that are going to this local
I
tournament.
think most of them, aren't they?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. Except for us.
True.
Take a moment to let that sink in.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I said, Shane, you go pick a list that interests you the most.
Oh, yeah.
Do some research.
I did.
What'd you come back with?
I looked at the first list on there. And it was Necrons. And I wasn't
That's
going any further.
interesting.
Nah,
That is
nah.
interesting.
So Adam is one of the most renowned Necron players, I think, in the area.
Wow. Which area?
Geelong.
Okay. He's the top five. He's in the
Yeah,
top five.
he's an infamous overlord.
Oh, there you go.
Generally runs destroyer heavy lists.
Ooh.
So I actually shot him a message and just said, "Hey, can I be a pain in the ass and ask you a few questions for our podcast?" Which he replied, "Get fucked." No, he
And
didn't.
so I went to the second list.
No, he didn't. He was actually more than happy to have a bit of a yarn on the old Facebook Messenger.
Nice.
Yeah. So we're doing this now. We're doing the interviews now.
Sure.
All
yeah,
right.
do it. Let's do it.
Okay, don't jump
I
the
don't have a
gun.
plan. I don't want to interrupt.
But wait.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, well, so basically, I asked him a few questions. So I'll just relay those and his answers to them.
Oh, are you going to do this like interview?
Nah, not really.
I could have played the part of Adam. Is it pronounced Adam?
Yes.
Okay.
He's from Sri Lanka.
Adam.
So the first thing I hit him off with is with how long you've been playing 40K and how long that has been Necrons. Adam has been in the hobby for 20 years, with much of that time, running tournaments, most notably Geelong Heresy. He's had Necrons since the end of 7th edition, which is about 3.5 years ago.
Yep.
He started the collection as a change from Demons, which he was terrorizing opponents for the last few editions.
Cool. Can I interject?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Whenever you feel like it.
Oh, excellent. Did you say he started playing Necrons at the end of 7th?
Yeah.
So you've actually played Necrons longer than Adam.
Well,
And he's way better than you.
I know.
No, I'm just kidding. So
he's way better than me, but it's probably about the same amount of time.
yeah, okay. Yeah.
Still way better than me.
That's a lie, dude. You almost beat me once.
Necrons, which was meant to be the new tournament army as a change of pace, quickly blew out of proportion. So, and then he sent me a photo of his cabinet, and in the cabinet I could count 4 monoliths,
Okay.
at least 190 warriors.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 19 by 10 deep.
Okay.
That big blob.
Yep.
It had to be at least 30 destroyers and heavy destroyers on the next shelf above it, and then just like immortals and flayed ones and characters
my
and
goodness.
triax stalk, everything. Right?
How many Triad Stalkers?
At least 2. I saw at least 2. Yeah.
It's up those numbers, I think.
Actually, it's funny because I said to him in 2017, Geelong Games Workshop did Armies on Parade, which is when I entered my big Necromunda board.
Yes.
Adam entered that same one with a 2-foot cube.
I actually remember it.
A tomb world, and it had like multi levels. It had LEDs. It had those plasma globes where you touch them and it goes to your finger.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, it was sick. I'm pretty sure he like won best
Person.
or best best
human.
general.
Best general. He won best humanitarian for that year. He actually got the Nobel Prize for that.
Did
Yeah.
Nobel Peace Prize.
Wow, I can just see you because that's 2017 is like you're 1 year into the hobby.
Yeah,
You rock up with your little Necromunda, like,
which I had about 6 painted models on there.
Like-
The rest of it was just terrain.
you're like, is this good?
Hey, I got best scenic board, all right?
What?
best scenic board.
Okay.
So don't ever take that away from me.
I would never. I feel like they made that for you. They like gave everyone else a prize.
I got
They're
a
like,
pin. Got 2 pins, one for entering, one for winning that award.
you got 3 pins, mate.
Thank you very much.
You mean one. Carry on.
Ah.
How many? If you had to wager, how many? What's the model count? Overall model count. What are we looking at on his Necron's dynasty?
Oh, dude, like, it has to be like 400,
Wow.
I reckon.
So basically,
Half it's warriors,
yep,
but then, yeah, it has to be at least 400.
man. He's got
All painted too.
as many painted Necrons as I have unpainted minis.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah. So Adam's infamous in Geelong and the surrounds for going against the standard triple Doom Scythe and Doomsday Arc and running a Destroy heavy list.
Cool.
I asked him about this list, what was more appealing. So 8th edition hit Necrons hard. Aside from some strong lean builds, there's no competitive options for Necrons. It's a sizable investment in new models to get anywhere with the army, so he settled on a list containing models which he already had, which worked pretty well, I think.
Because he's got everything.
Yeah. At one event, he took nothing but his Cryptek and 80 warriors.
I like that.
Yeah, he castled his way to a surprising midfield placing.
Cool.
Yeah. At RatCon 2019, he took a list with 20 flayed ones, and which guaranteed him first charge turn 1.
But didn't guarantee him first place, I'm guessing.
I don't know. He didn't say that, but he said it was hilarious that he got to first turn charge
Yeah.
with flayed ones.
That's sick.
Yeah,
That's so good.
Yeah. With the changes to Gorse, there are a few options to stay competitive in 8th. Reanimating is a waste of time, so paying for Resurrection Orbs, Cryptex, or large units is pointless.
Oh, there you go.
So to have some anti-tank, Adam was forced to either aim 400 warriors at a tank and potentially kill it. He's done the math.
Okay.
So he decided to run destroyers.
Fair enough. I mean, it's in the name.
Yeah.
They destroy
They
things.
destroy, they
Yeah.
do. Then I asked him what is your hope for Necrons come the new edition? I had to ask Adam to sum it up because he simply said, that's a long list.
Oh.
So
Oh, boy.
as a sum, reanimation protocols need an overhaul.
Yeah.
Adam's last game was against Drukhari, and they benefited more from their 6-up Feel No Pain than he did from his 5-up reanimation protocols.
Okay.
And I'll quote here. He said, when the Styrofoam Cup army is better defensively than the invincible death robots, you have a fundamental problem with the core army rule.
You know what? That's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
It's like poetry.
Well, yeah, it is poetry, man. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
But sad beautiful.
True.
So it is like poetry.
Yeah. It would be nice to see Gorse scary again and not just an AP -1 bolt gun.
Yeah.
And he hopes Monolith can be good. If not, he'll settle for okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I asked him, I said, what's your favourite, what Space Marine model are you looking forward to in the new Indomitus box?
I feel like it's going to be...
And he said the
none.
Shield blokes.
The shield blokes.
No, but I actually asked him what Necron model as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And he says the new Walkers. He says they were
Yeah.
terrifying, alien, and super cool.
Yeah, totally. You bring up an interesting point. Well, I guess Adam did. You did nothing. Where it is kind of sad that a lot of the armies have this issue where they basically get a version of the bolt gun. You know?
Yeah.
That's like the staple, the vacuum they use to balance everything.
It's just a standardized strength 4,
Yeah.
1 damage.
Yeah, it kind of lacks fluffy flavor. Like you said, Necrons, I've said for years, like if you put yourself in the 40k universe, I feel like they are the most terrifying Xenos army.
Oh, they've got to be one of them, man. Like,
There's just something scary about something that has like literally zero empathy.
yeah.
It's unkillable. They're like zombies, but like how do you can't kill them?
Nah.
And then if you do, they reanimate.
Yeah.
And do they don't even die? They get like warped back to their world.
They do. If the reanimation fails, they phase out and they like basically get teleported back to their tomb world.
Yeah, fixed up, patched up, and
Yeah.
sent on their way.
Yeah.
So they're unkillable.
Yeah.
And that does not come through on the tabletop.
No.
You know?
Yeah.
So I agree, but it's also very difficult because one of the blokes in the tournament's running Grey Knights. I've got some Grey Knights as well. And they have tried to do fluffy rules for Grey Knights where they get like bonuses against demons.
Yeah. Yeah.
However, you then get in this weird spot where, yeah, cool, that's cool, fluffy.
Yeah.
But it means they're either strong against demons and okay against everything else.
Yeah.
In which case they'd be too strong.
Yeah.
Or they're good against demons, like they're okay against demons,
and
but then
shit
weak against everything else.
Yeah, it's like tunnel vision, like they
Yeah.
just to have an army that's like, yes, you're right, bang on, it's fluffy, but to just be like focused on that one opposition, like
Yeah, it's. Oops, sorry, bumped the old mic. No, Jack's gonna kill me.
Oh, you
God
boy.
damn it.
You're dead, boy.
You're a dead man, folks.
Oh dear.
I'll be taking your lunch tonight.
This is a good time to grab another beer. What do you reckon?
Yeah, that's good. That's
How you
good.
going?
Yeah, I'll take one. I'll take a beverage.
Alright,
No,
another
no.
red
If
one.
I could have one,
If I could have a beer.
if I could, oh man, who would forever?
Yeah, let's clean these ones out. I'll talk to the listeners. I'm currently drinking a Two Birds Brewing Sunset Ale. It's a rich toffee malt with pine and grapefruit hops. It's got mad hops, actually. Now, it's called Two Birds because this company was actually started by two women. What are you laughing at, Shane?
Stop talking shit.
This is actually true.
You're like,
I know this because I was there when the week that Two Birds Brewery released their first ales.
yeah.
They've also got a taco ale, which is actually smells like tacos. Doesn't taste like tacos.
God.
Smells
If
like
this
it.
is anything to go by, I wouldn't drink that if you paid me.
Speaking of, I was going to surprise you with our new sponsors, Two Birds, but I think we just lost that sponsorship.
Two Birds.
Oh, I love Two Birds.
I thought you said two blurbs.
Two Birds Brewing launched in 2011 and are Australia's first female-owned brewery. So tell Shane, you little bitch, to get fucked. Because you're wrong. Hometown of Perth. Fond memories of red sunsets over the Indian Ocean. Oh, you can't say that.
Racist.
Racist. Thanks for fetching this beer. And you have a bottle opener.
I do.
Excellent. So, how in awe of Adam's collection were you as a Necron player?
Man, blown away. Blown away. When I saw, like, just that whole shelf dedicated to warriors,
So cool.
it's just insane. Like, it's actually inspiring, like, it helps me think that it actually can be done.
It can be done. with a big old can of lead belcher, it can be done.
True. And Null oil. A bucket of Null oil.
Liquid talent, baby.
That's it.
That's sick. I'm very curious to see how that list goes.
Yeah.
Just because it's Necrons.
Yeah.
It's pre 9th edition Necrons.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What did you said it's Destroyer heavy?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Okay.
I don't want to give away his list,
Fair enough.
but, like, he's got, destroyers, heavy destroyers, destroyer lords.
Cool.
Yeah. It's going to be
Bunch of
really.
dummy thick boys.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
It's going to be really sick. I'm looking forward to seeing how it places. Like, as Necrons, which aren't known to be competitive,
Yeah.
it's going to be good.
Well, I know
Yeah.
which table you'll be at if we
Oh,
do
yeah.
manage to sneak in.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just follow the destroyers around. Like, where's Shane? I'll be like, no, where are the Necrons?
That's where you'll find him.
That's where you'll find him. Well, I sussed out a list too.
Yeah. Who did you speak to?
I spoke to Adrian.
Adrian. Oh,
Adrian.
Of course.
Adrian. I picked out Adrian's.
Aaron.
Aaron. I picked out Adrian's list because it's Harley's, and like I literally said to
course.
you yesterday. Well, I've had Harley's before. Was it 7th? I had it for a bit
It
of
was
8th
seventh.
as well.
Yeah.
In fact, Harley Necrons was a thing for us for a good year.
It was. That's all we played.
Yeah. Yep.
If it wasn't Harley Necrons, it was Admech Necrons.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
Yeah.
I think I did that once. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before I sold them to you.
True.
And then back to me. And then back to you.
Yeah. I got him.
Yeah. So Harley's competitively, I'm not going to say they're bad competitively because they're surprisingly, they got some good stuff.
Yeah.
They got some good stuff going on. I just think they're harder to use and use to a standard that other armies can just walk down the board and be good. Whereas Harleys, you've got to take so much more into account. They're just trickier.
Yeah.
I think they're not. Although, having said that, I went on to 40k stats to look at some Harlequin lists. And for the last 3 months, there was one list that had
Wow.
placed top 4
Okay.
in events. Now, I can't remember where 40k stats pulls, but it's from a lot of events.
Yeah.
And there was one list, and it was not even mono Harleys. It was Eldar Soup. And it had like a few Harlequin jet bikes, and that was it.
Really?
So they're
Wow.
not. That would say to me that they're actually not super competitive at all.
Absolutely.
To not place top 4. Having said that, maybe they're just like they are showing up to tournaments and they're getting placed 6th and 7th. They're
Yeah.
doing fine. but they're just not breaking that podium. So
Yeah.
I don't know. So that interested me for those two reasons. I was like, well, they're not showing up in tournaments, but this guy is.
Yeah.
So Adrian's played about 80 games with Harlequins through 8th edition.
Wow.
So this guy knows his shit,
That's
man.
insane, man.
This guy is a Harlequins player.
That's
This is what you dream to be. When you pick up an army and you're like, I just want to know the ins and outs of this army. I want to know how they play against this,
Yeah.
strengths, weaknesses. You know, you want to just be at one.
that's like a game of Fortnite, which doesn't sound like a lot, but to try and organise that in when
Yeah.
you've got work, so like 5 days a week,
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
Well, he reckons he's done about 10 tournaments.
Okay.
So that's probably 50 games right there.
Yeah.
They're 2 days, you know?
Yeah.
So, but even that, 10 tournaments, that blows my mind.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, for 8th edition with the Harlequins.
Yeah.
So he's got a few top 3 finishes as well. He came second at Judgment.
Oh,
Judgment, whatever that was. Judgment Day? I forget what it was called.
yeah. Yeah.
And third at RatCon
Oh, yeah.
with Harleys.
Yep.
So I was like, when I heard that, I was like, all right, this is my dark horse to win the comp.
Yep.
Because not only was he already doing well with these Harleys, but the new Psychic Awakening for them has given him some dope stuff.
So which book did they get new stuff in?
I want to say Pariah, but there's nothing in Pariah. So,
Yeah.
which is the most recent one?
Um,
Great question.
Pariah's coming out. War of the Spiders just come out with Fabius Bile.
No, it wouldn't be that. Oh, wait. What was it? Hang on. I'm going to have to Google this now.
Doesn't matter. It's not important.
Yeah, that's true. No, I need to know.
Try and keep your phones away from the mics because I think it's signal interfering with them.
Oh.
Because it's coming through with a very regular like.
Oh, that'll do
I
it.
think it's when you have your phones near the mic.
Yeah.
It's
actually-
sometimes too.
It was actually just me going.
Oh, that's.
It's like a nerve. I'm wearing shorts, so it's quite cold.
Oh,
That's what it was.
I didn't realize
I'll-
it was just you shivering, man.
I'll find out. It's a recent one. Maybe it was. Death Guard and Harlequins?
I don't know.
Fabius Bile? No?
Nah,
Don't
Fabius
know.
Bile's Emperor's Children.
Yeah, but was there 2 people that were fighting? I can't remember. Gosh. It's been a long week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways,
All
so
that moisturizing.
yeah, I've been getting up extra early to do my moisturizing before the kid wakes up and I have to do fatherly duties. I want to make sure I look my best first thing.
True.
Morning coffee and some moisturizer. That's how you should start every day. Yeah, I'm trapped in a no internet area, so called Little River.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, eh?
It's wild, dude. What if we were getting attacked by bears or barracudas? Who would save us? Shane shaking his head in utter bewilderment. You don't know. I'm sorry if I scared you. We'll probably be okay.
Barracudas?
You never know. So his list is, I want to say, not standard Harlequin. There was a few things that interested me, but it's got a lot of jet bikes, which is good. They're all loaded up with their haywire cannons, which is pretty standard, and Zephyr Glaives, which is like their melee thing.
Yep.
So they're a bit of an all-round unit. They shoot up the board. They're super quick. Pump haywire into vehicles and monsters.
Yeah.
And then charge and get locked up and stay safe in combat and then
Yep.
absolutely shred people. I'm going to try and filter out the information without giving his list and stuff away because I don't want the only Harlequin player to be disadvantaged by actually giving us information. So I'll do my best, Adrian. But his playstyle, I was curious about how he played this list. And if I could summarize it without giving info away, I would say it sounds like he's very good at using the high speed and mobility of the Harlequins to punish people's missteps. So if
Okay.
they for a second leave a character in the open or too far away from a screen,
Yep.
he's got so much mobility with his Star Weavers and Sky Weavers that he can just like shoot up the board.
Yep.
He's got some other stuff that can help boost movement speed. So he'll just shoot across and catch an out of position target and boom, break down your buff bubble and things like that.
Yeah. Yep.
So it seems like that's his play style. So I hope we get to go
Yeah.
just to like throw updates for the 40K League on the Hobby Homies Facebook page.
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
I hit up Dave, the TO, and I was like, can you give us live updates? Like at the end of every round, just tell us what the ladder is so we can slap it up on Hobby
You have
Homies.
so much work to do, man.
He said yes. So I'm going to hold him to that.
Okay.
So, but yeah, if we're there, we'll try and do it for him.
Yeah.
So make sure, if you're interested in following along with this event, make sure you go to the Geelong Town Open Facebook page
Yep.
and follow that, like that. Did you say it was an actual person?
I think so,
It's
yeah.
a person. So you have to friend it. Will it? Will you? Is that how it works?
I think so. But I don't know if that was just for the people that might be entered.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
Search
okay.
Geelong Town Open.
Yeah,
You'll see it.
GTO 40K.
Yep.
Geelong Town Open, you should find it.
And follow that because that will tell you then, like, if COVID stuff changes and spectators are allowed,
Yep.
that's when they'll be like, yo, hey guys, you can actually come down, which would be sweet because they got a canteen
Yeah.
there and everything.
Yeah, and they serve booze.
Oh, man.
But as soon as we know, we'll put it on our Facebook page as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So you'll be able to find it there.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that's true. We'll keep you, as soon as we get the scoop,
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
keep you in the loop.
You did it again, dude.
Let's
Stop rhyming.
I've been practicing my rhyming. Every morning I wake up, make a coffee, moisturize, and practice my rhymes. The grey goose on the spruce moose is real loose.
Stop rubbing your face.
I'm simulating my moisturizing routine.
They can't hear that.
Counterclockwise. They can
I
hear
have to watch it.
They can hear the.
No, that's
Of
why
my
there's
hands going
That's why
past.
there's pop filters here, dude.
This audio quality is too good. It's not picking up my visual cues. Does that sound like counterclockwise to you?
No, it sounds more like clockwise.
I'm not very good at it. I've only been doing it for once. Just for once.
Once.
So, yeah, I'd love to go into Adrian's. I'll go a little bit into it. No,
Yeah.
I won't.
Nah.
No, I won't. I don't want to give too much away.
Yeah.
But you know what? I upon talking to Adrian, I found out something that I really love about 40K. Have you ever hit up someone about list advice or anything and had anyone just not give you paragraphs and hours of their time?
Never.
Yeah,
I actually, when I messaged Adam, he must have been at work or something because I didn't hear back from him for about an hour, and I was just like, oh, great, here we go. He doesn't want to talk to me. And then like just paragraphs after paragraphs of all this information, which I relayed to you guys listening.
Yeah.
But it was just so good to like,
Yeah.
he'd say something and I'd be like writing a reply, and then he'd like say something else, and I'm just like, backspace all of that.
I could do nothing when Adrian was talking but say, I love this.
Yeah.
Just like, because I'm such a Harlequin guy, you're such a Necron guy, like hearing him talk about things like why he chooses the Embrace over the Caress as a weapon, and
Yeah.
why he loaded these guys with fusion pistols, and how he micromanages his players. And I'm just like, this is so sick.
Yeah.
But every time in the past where I'm just like, sometimes I'll hit up in the 40K league, I started collecting Death Guard. I would hit up someone that I knew was playing Death Guard and be like, have you done much with melee Plague Marines? You know,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
do you overcome the 5-inch move and stuff like that? And we'll spend hours. There was that guy when I started my Space Wolves.
Oh, yeah. Paul.
Paul,
Yeah.
that we saw at a Guff
Werribee.
tournament that we went to.
Yep.
40K one, and he was playing Space Wolves. His army made me want them.
Yeah.
So I went out and bought them, and then I hit him up for some painting tips, and we're in constantly, he's like, have you got the new Ragnar Blackmane? And I'm like, no, but have you tried like post Psychic Awakening Space Wolves? And
Yeah.
he was like, if you ever want to borrow units to test them out, let me know.
Such a top bloke.
But like everyone in this league is like
Yeah.
that. I think that guy,
Yeah.
the stereotype like person you don't want to play with.
Yeah.
I don't think they last long in this.
Nah, man, because they do the rounds and no one wants to play with them.
Mm.
So like,
Yeah.
you can't be that guy. It's such a great community where everyone works together.
Yeah.
Like, sure, you'll just like decimate each other on the tabletop.
Yeah.
But you still have a beer afterwards, or you still
sure.
talk about it. Like,
yeah.
no one's gonna leave in a bad mood.
Yeah.
And people are just so helpful and friendly.
And all the tournaments we've gone to, even if they have rule disputes,
Yeah.
they leave it on the tabletop.
That's right.
Which
Yeah.
is dope.
Yeah.
You don't get that in football.
Nah.
I remember
no, you don't get it anywhere really.
Nah.
If someone's got a problem with you at work, they've got a problem with you outside of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good. It's good for that. And I just like the idea because I was like, oh, I'm actually thinking about starting Harlequins soon. He's like, hey, man, let me know. I'll
Yeah.
help you out.
Yeah.
It's like, thanks, dude.
I think I'll let Adam do most of the hard work when 9th edition comes, and I'll shoot him a message and be like, "So what should I do?"
Here's my money. Build me a list.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think he'll be very. I think both of you will get some very good stuff.
Yeah,
in 9th
yeah.
edition for Crons.
Yeah.
I think they intend very heavily for them to be a powerhouse.
I hope so.
I hope so too. They'd sell more boxes like that.
Of course, yeah.
So,
But like, it'd be great to see some of those units which are just bad on the back
Yeah.
on the table. Like Monolith's a prime example.
totally.
I've got one, but
Yeah.
I've only ever used it in friendly
It's a
games
doorstop.
because it's no good on the tabletop.
Yeah.
It's just so big and so opposing. It gets blown off like first turn. Hey.
Saw me grin.
Yeah.
That's why they call it the monolith, baby. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Hopefully. But hopefully they also don't get the Death Guard treatment where it's like everything for them happens early on in the night.
Yeah.
And then by halfway through, it's just like, oh, yeah, those guys? No, they don't have any new rules.
Yeah. That's true.
I don't think they will because it feels like, oh, maybe they will. But the new system of 9th where they're going to try and like codex, supplement, codex, and just keep updating it.
Yeah.
Hopefully you won't have to wait too long between getting new rules for your people.
Yeah.
Hopefully we
yeah.
don't have to wait from freaking start of 8th edition to Psychic Awakening to get new stuff,
Yeah, or like an end of year, what do they call it? Chapter approved or something like that.
Yeah, a little afterthought and chapter approved
Yeah.
or a white dwarf here or there.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed for you.
Yeah. So big things coming, 9th edition,
Yeah.
the Geelong Town Open,
Yeah.
a lot of 40K happening real soon.
I can't wait. This will be the last tournament for 8th edition that we know of, like in our
Yeah.
little area.
Yeah.
So
man.
it will be a good send off.
Yeah.
It'd be good to see what armies are like, it'll be good to contrast it in a year's time, see what wins like the next GTO
Yeah.
and what's good then versus what was good at the end of 8th and just to see
Absolutely.
the contrast. So,
We could do something like that though if we're still talking shit in 12 months time.
yeah, for sure.
We'll be able to do
I
a
ain't going
massive
anywhere.
comparison.
Literally. I don't want to go home, Churchy. Can I stay here for a bit?
Yeah, no.
You're not allowed out of there. I'm stuck in the booth.
Hey, at least there's
We're
plenty of
not
like
saying the
blankets
word.
and shit in here.
There's lots of stuff I could wrap myself in. All these towels and blankets and that soundproof foam I could lay down for a bed.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Pillow?
set in here, dude. Beers?
Nah,
Yeah.
beers are out there.
Oh, I'll make an extendo arm with all this PVC piping. Yeah. So that's pretty dope. I was actually at Guff Geelong just before this.
Yeah.
And so the other night, I was like, Shane, I want to go into Guff with my big boy pants on and I want to order like, with my tax return, like $800 of Harlequins to build an army.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, sweet. I'm thinking, I might do a similar thing with Astra Militarum. And I'm like, dude, that'd be sweet. Lehman Russes, Basilisk.
Yeah.
Dave would certainly help you out with all that stuff.
Yeah. And a
You-
Baneblade.
And a Baneblade. You made that very clear. I sent you a price. I was like, it's going to cost you roughly this for about 1,500 points. And you're like, what about with the Baneblade? And then I just
Revise the
added-
price.
I just added the Baneblade cost on. I was like, well, it's now this. Took out a Lehman Russ, threw in a Baneblade.
Perfect.
Which is, for those of you who don't know, just a big, you probably know if you made it this far into the episode. Otherwise, we appreciate you. Foggy, I see you. A Baneblade is
He'll be on
just
eBay looking at one right
yeah,
now.
yeah. Oh, that is a big tank.
Add to cart.
Add to cart. And one for Shane. Yeah. So, but then you hit me up last night. Was it last night?
Yeah.
And you were like, what about knights, dude?
Yeah.
I was like, yes, knights, but also I want harlequins. And then you're like, yeah, I'm thinking I might get knights. And like, I think I'm going to get knights too. You're like, I want imperial knights. I was like, well, I want chaos knights.
Perfect.
So I just bought a chaos knight.
Did you really?
I just went there and bought a chaos knight.
Oh, man.
It was just there. What choice did I have? I actually
True.
looked on Guff's website for a knight. I was like, I wanted the Despoiler,
Yeah.
which is a Preceptor kit.
Oh, yeah.
So I looked up Preceptor, I looked up Despoiler, I looked up Chaos Knights, I looked up everything. There was nothing in stock. I was
Yeah.
like, all right, I'll get him to order it in. I'll ask him. But it was just sitting there on the shelf, just waiting for me. So it's in my car right now.
Nice.
So that's what I'll be doing next week
Yep.
with my last week of holidays.
True. I've got a dreadnought I need to build before I build a knight.
That's fair.
It's actually pretty good practice,
Yeah, I think so. It's like a mini knight.
Yeah.
It's like a Squire. Yeah, you're welcome.
No.
Yeah, you're welcome. Squire's a mini knight. You're welcome.
Well, it's kind of like a knight's lackey.
Yeah. Trust me. Compared to a knight, you're Dreadnought lackey. Get wrecked. The Art of War.
What are you doing?
Sorry, I was looking up the Harlequin's Psychic Awakening, but my connection was interrupted.
Anyway,
So, yeah, I was in Guff. They got some exciting stuff happening too. They just got in SMS Paints, the Geelong store.
oh yeah, Werriby's had it for a while, but
No, don't flex on my my local store, man. Well, Werribee, they've had it for a while. No, it was good to see. Yeah, you're right. They got a good selection there. Some of the colors are sick, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I had some of the some of the paints that Paul showed me when I went in today. Whew,
how many did you buy?
none yet.
Oh,
I just bought a night.
they're in
Slow
animals
down.
though. I think.
Yeah, I thought he said acrylic lacquers.
Well,
maybe
I don't
they
know.
have an acrylic lacquer.
Maybe because I bought a white from there.
Yep.
Doesn't wash off with water.
What do your normal paints? God forbid you
The
took something out in the
brush.
rain.
The fucking brush.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I've been using enamels recently. It's a bit of extra work, but I like them.
Yeah.
I like them.
Mm.
So, and some of the, I mean, I guess that's the trade-off. Some of the effects that you can do that SMS was able to do with them
Yeah.
for a local brand.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, if
Aussie
you're-
made brand.
Yeah. Ballarat, Bendigo area.
One of the bees.
Somewhere between there.
Yeah. Is it?
Smack bang in the middle.
That's it.
It's like they couldn't decide which city they wanted to go to.
so
It's
they built
the
a new
ACT,
city in the
yeah,
middle.
and they call it SMS Paints. So
Yep.
that's where you can get it.
That's it.
So that's cool. I like that they have paints and brushes and stuff. And they also got in Vallejo. Oh, it's a game color.
Oh,
Vallejo
yeah.
game color. There's real
Yeah.
bright colors and stuff.
Yeah,
which
nice.
is a good range. That's what I've got mostly. So, and they've restocked a bunch of other stuff like the army painted brushes. This weekend they've got the release. I saw that Age of Sigmar box with the elves.
Oh,
Oh my god,
don't talk to me about them.
they look dope. Wait, you don't like them?
They look like cows, dude.
Cows?
Yeah. The
They're-
Lumineth.
Yeah.
They got fucking hats which are like taller than the model.
I have never seen a cow wear a hat. What kind of
you
cows?
haven't been looking at enough cows.
That's true. I haven't gone cow gazing in
We're
a
in
while.
the river, dude. You're
Yeah.
bound to see one.
Well,
There's
there you
one.
go. Yeah, but is he wearing a hat? Probably not. It's not his birthday. Everyone knows cows only wear their hats on their birthday. So, yeah. So they got heaps of stuff. It's good to see the local store ramp up.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, absolutely. I was actually there the other weekend.
Huh.
Yeah.
Come to my neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Didn't tell me.
No.
Struth. Struth.
I was actually there with Stuart and Rory.
Huh. 6 minutes from my house.
Yep.
Unbelievable. Did you know about this, Churchy?
Churchy was there
No
too.
comment.
We brought Churchy.
No, I wasn't there. I wasn't invited either.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Rory bought
Thank
paint
goodness.
from there.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Anyway, we've gone off the rails here.
I'm still trying to find out which new Harlequin rules. Maybe it was a white dwarf. I don't know.
True.
Yeah. So next week's episode, what are we doing?
We're doing board games, man.
Bruh.
And more specifically, we're doing cooperative board games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Work together
Yeah. To beat the board.
to beat the board. To beat something that doesn't exist. It's non-player controlled.
But it beats you most of the time.
We can do it, dude. We can do it.
Yeah.
We'll review some of the games we played together.
Yeah. Yep. And some games we've played in the past.
And in the
Some
future.
old faves.
Let's
Yeah.
review some games in the future
Let's do it.
that we haven't played yet, but will.
Yep.
Let's review those ones.
Okay. Perfect.
Um,
All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening. You guys know what to do. You can find us at Facebook at fb.me/hobbyhomies.
truth.
Join our Discord. Jump in there. Have some fun in the hobby lobby. That's where we have our live episodes too. So we've got one of those not next week, the week after.
Sweet.
So tune in for that. And everyone who joins the Discord for the live episode automatically goes in the giveaway, which
The
we
giveaway.
will speak about because it's drawn next week. Yeah. So jump on the Facebook page and tag your hobby homie. It can be anyone that you hobby with or that you don't hobby with, but they hobby as well.
Yeah.
And you go in the entry, both of you go in the entry to win an Everlasting Wet Palette by Red Grass. Check out YouTube. We've got some stuff on there. Episodes go up there. So subscribe, like, do all that jazz. Follow us on Spotify and leave a 5-star review on iTunes if you can. It helps massively. Like, that's what sort of recommends us to other people that might be interested in our podcast.
I always wonder why you're like 5-star good.
Yeah,
I was
not
like-
4-star, 5. Please, I beg you. Actually, every 5-star review, Fox will give you $1.
It's true.
Follow Churchy on YouTube. He's killing it, pumping out the Outward videos like you wouldn't believe.
Until you go there, and then you believe it.
Yeah, many.
'Cause you see it. Yeah, it's beautiful.
And a massive thank you to our Patreons. So, as always, we shout out our OG homies, which is our top tier Patreons. We've got Final Dinosaur all the way from Belgium.
Hey.
We've got Foggy Highway, the wise wargamer.
Also originally from Belgium. Wild.
Huh.
Didn't you know that?
I figured so because he always posts about the Belgian flag.
Yeah, it's because he's from there. He doesn't do that for fun. Maybe he really likes Final Dinosaur.
True.
But yeah, so our Discord has 3 Belgium ears.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yep. Churchy, the man himself. We got tournament organizer Dave, Rory, and Caitlin.
Hey, man,
Hey.
good
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Good times. Jump in the Discord though, like Shane said earlier, because man, we live in there.
Yeah.
It's like a little home away from home.
Goes off.
It does go off.
And we're on Instagram now.
The Gram.
We got grams for
We can
days.
call ourselves influencers now.
Yeah, true.
Oh god.
Just wait till we get like a Nike sponsorship.
Almost threw up. Not because of Nike. I'm sure it's a terrible company. Sure it uses sweatshops, but I don't know. But
Good shoe though.
just like, is it? I don't know.
I don't know. I
I've
never
had
owned
worse
one.
shoes in years. Good shoe. You don't know.
It's all about the sponsorship too.
We don't have it yet.
Yeah, how do you think we're gonna get it?
We're gonna suck that D. We're gonna S that D.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for our Mountain Goat Pale Ale sponsorship to come through, but I guess they don't listen to Hobby, huh?
No, we should
Yet.
email them though.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
But we do have some exciting stuff coming. I'm not allowed to. Shane won't let me. Our manager won't let me tell you anything. But we got exciting stuff. Around about the time 9th edition drops for 40k, some exciting stuff happens.
Yeah.
Here with Hobby Homies.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say.
That's it.
That's all legally I'm allowed to say.
Yeah.
But it's exciting.
Wow, I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. The table on your end is lifting up. It's got a 45-degree tilt on it. That's how excited you are.
You know it.
All right, I've been Fox.
I've been Shane. You've been listening. That's been Churchy. Peace out.
Remember.